This is All India Radio, and I'm Anuja Kumar with the Midday News. The headlines. Flood situation eases in Kerala. Commercial flight operations begin from Kochi Naval Airport. Health Minister J.P. Nadda says all efforts are being made to prevent the spread of epidemic. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says defence cooperation is a key pillar of relationship between India and Japan. Supreme Court asks state governments to file compliance report of preventive measures against mob lynching by 7th of next month. Directs Rajasthan government to file affidavit on action taken in Alwar mob lynching case. In Pakistan, 21 members of Imran Khan cabinet take oath. Shah Mahmood Qureshi is the new foreign minister. Taliban insurgents kidnap over 100 bus passengers in Afghanistan's Kunduz province. And in 18th Asian Games, shooter Deepak Kumar bags silver medal in men's 10-meter air rifle event. India's medal tally reaches 3. In Kerala, commercial flight operations from the naval airport at Kochi commenced today, with the first Air India flight from Bengaluru arriving at Kochi airport this morning. Small aircraft are being operated from the naval airport as the Kochi International Airport has shut operations till 26th of August following flooding due to heavy rains. The last stage of rescue operations is progressing in full swing in rain-hit Kerala, where life is limping back to normalcy, with water gradually ebbing out of many regions. The rescue operations using helicopter are continuing to save people trapped in remote locations. District Collector of Ernakulam has informed that the rescue operations in the district is complete. Food, water and essential medicines have been distributed in affected places. Rail, road services were partially restored. Efforts are on to restore electricity and communication networks. With 14 more deaths on Sunday, the death toll since 8th of August has touched 210, and maximum number of deaths were reported from Idukki, where 43 people lost their lives. A report.
4 panchayats in Pantanad, Chenganur and Nelliyambadi in Palakkad are still isolated. In Pantanad, rescue operations will continue for another 2 days, and in Nelliyambadi, the stranded people would be airlifted once the weather is clear. The rescue operations in Venmani, Chenganur is in last stage. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan has called for an all-party meeting tomorrow to discuss relief and rehabilitation activities. With decrease in rainfall and catchment area, the water level in Idukki Dam has come down. More than 1,500 houses were completely destroyed. Heavy rain and landslide caused destruction to crops in 45,000 hectare area. As per official data, 37 people are still missing and 133 were injured. And more than 7 lakh people are housed at around 5,000 relief camps. This is Shamila for AAR News, Thiruvananthapuram.
The Health Ministry said while no outbreak of any communicable disease has been reported, health experts opine that once floodwaters start to recede, the environment may lead to epidemic diseases. The state has been asked for daily surveillance to detect early warning signs of any outbreak. Health Minister J.P. Nadda today said all support is being extended for the flood relief measures in Kerala. Talking to media in New Delhi, Mr. Nadda said his ministry is monitoring the flood situation in Kerala on a regular basis through the disease surveillance network.
The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare is in constant touch with the officials of Kerala Health Ministry. I am personally in touch with the Health Minister of Kerala. Day-to-day basis I am talking, and whatever facilities they need, we are trying to give them. Approximately 3757 medical camps have been set up. 90 medicines requirement is there, and the first installment of the medicines is reaching today Kerala. As the water recedes, there may be chances of endemic diseases coming up. So all types of advisories have been issued.
Mr. Nadda also said that the state has been given instructions to switch to daily surveillance and monitoring for epidemic-prone diseases for detecting early warning signs of an outbreak. The minister said quick response medical teams will also be sent to Kerala to provide emergency medical care. He said support under National Health Mission will be provided to make the damaged primary healthcare infrastructure functional. While no outbreak of communicable disease has been reported, health experts opine that once the floodwater starts receding, the environment would be conducive for epidemic-prone diseases. In Karnataka, rescue and relief operations continue in Kodagu, where flood and landslide have caused widespread damage to land and property. Union Minister Anant Kumar flagged off a truckload of Jan Aushadhi generic medicines today for diabetes care, BP control, cardiac, kidney ailments for the people of Kodagu. 4 trucks of food items and essentials were flagged off by Deputy Chief Minister Dr. G. Parmeshwar in Bengaluru today. Speaking to media persons, Parmeshwar said that Bengaluru municipality has contributed 1 crore rupees towards donation for Kerala flood victims and over 2 crore rupees for Kodagu. He informed that 1 day's salary of policemen will also be donated for the flood victims. More from our correspondent.
Deputy Chief Minister Dr. G. Parmeshwar has informed that prefabricated housing panels will be sent to Kodagu for the homeless. Suitable government land is being located for the purpose. He also said that 100 toilets are dispatched to Kodagu. 200 municipal workers are also sent along with machineries to set right drainage facilities and other civic amenities. The work on clearing the landslide on Madikeri-Mangaluru NH 275 continued even as rain lashed Madikeri and surrounding areas due to closure of Shirunur, Kozhikode in Palghat division and Ernakulam-Kottayam Kayankulam division section in Trivandrum division. The train services are still disrupted. Sudhindra, AIR News, Bengaluru.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that defence cooperation is a key pillar of the relationship between India and Japan. He said this while interacting with the visiting Japanese Defence Minister Itsunori Onodera, who called on him in New Delhi this morning. Mr. Modi welcomed the strengthening of various defence dialogue mechanisms between the two countries and the enhanced linkages between the armed forces of India and Japan. The Prime Minister also appreciated the progress in defence technology cooperation between the two countries. Prime Minister Modi warmly recalled the successful visit of Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe to India last year and said that he is looking forward to visiting Japan later this year. He also recalled his long association with Japan since before his assuming office as Prime Minister and welcomed the broadening and deepening of the special strategic and global partnership between India and Japan in recent years. Mr. Onodera also held talks with Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman this afternoon, covering a range of bilateral and regional issues of mutual interests. He arrived in New Delhi yesterday on a 2-day visit to India with an aim to further strengthen military cooperation between the two countries. The Supreme Court today took note of the lynching incident in Rajasthan's Alwar district that took place last month and directed the Principal Secretary of the Home Department of the state government to file an affidavit giving details of the action taken in the lynching case. The court has now posted the matter for further hearing on the 30th of this month. The victim in the case was allegedly beaten by cow vigilantes in Alwar district's Ramgarh area on 20th of July when he was leading 2 cows from Ladpura village to his home in Haryana. A bench headed by Chief Justice Deepak Mishra was hearing a plea seeking contempt action against the Rajasthan government in the mob lynching case at Alwar. The plea alleged that incidents of mob lynching and vigilantism were taking place despite the apex court verdict in this regard. The Supreme Court last month had issued a slew of directions on dealing with cow vigilantism and asked Parliament to consider enacting a new law to firmly deal with mob lynching and cow vigilantism. The court had also issued a slew of directions to the government to provide preventive, remedial and punitive measures to deal with offences like mob violence and cow vigilantism. The Apex Court today asked all other state governments to file compliance report by the 7th of next month. India has successfully flight tested the indigenously developed helicopter-launched anti-tank guided missile Helena from Pokhran in Rajasthan. A Defence Ministry release said the weapon system tested for its full range was released smoothly from the launch platform yesterday. The missile hit the target with high precision. The indigenously designed and developed guided bombs smart anti-airfield weapon was also successfully flight tested from IAF aircraft at Chandan Range in Jaisalmer. The weapon system was integrated with live warhead and has destroyed the targets with high precision. Senior officials from DRDO and the Indian Air Force participated and witnessed the flight tests. An all-party prayer meeting for former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee will be held in New Delhi at Indira Gandhi Indoor Stadium at 4 p.m. today. It will be attended by leaders from different political parties and prominent citizens. Another such meeting will be organized in Lucknow on August 23rd. One of the most charismatic leaders of independent India, Vajpayee passed away in New Delhi on Thursday at the age of 93. He was cremated with full state honours at the Rashtriya Smriti Sthal in the national capital on Friday. His ashes were immersed in the Ganga River at Haridwar in Uttarakhand yesterday. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. The nation is paying homage to former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi on his 74th birth anniversary today. Several programs are being organized in different parts of the country to mark the occasion. Former President Pranab Mukherjee, former Vice President Hamid Ansari, former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, UPA Chairperson Sonia Gandhi, Congress President Rahul Gandhi, along with others, paid floral tributes at Veer Bhumi, the Samadhi of Rajiv Gandhi. He served as Prime Minister from 1984 to 1989. Government today announced that all central government administrative offices located in the national capital will remain closed on Wednesday instead of Thursday on account of Eid-ul-Zuha Bakrid. The decision was taken on the basis of the report of Ru'yat Hilal Moon Deciding Committee headed by Sayyid Ahmad Bukhari, Shahi Imam, Jama Masjid, Delhi, which intimated that witnesses of sighting of moon have been received from different cities of India. In Arunachal Pradesh, the cashless transaction has become a boon for the people as most of the small shopkeepers and retailers, travel agencies, etc. are accepting card payments. With the availability of budget smartphones in the market and data rates becoming cheaper, the digital cashless transactions are getting a big boost. Here is a ground report from our Itanagar correspondent.
Most of the people in the state capital Itanagar today carry very less cash with them and use their debit card or credit card for getting their day-to-day needs from the market. A local resident and a housewife from Itanagar, Rai Naomi, feels that though it was a little hard initially to get things done with only cards transactions, but now it has become a part of their life and also makes them feel safer.
मुझे लगता है डिजिटल ट्रांजैक्शन से लोगों को मुझे काफी फायदा हुआ है। आपको अब बहुत बड़ी रकम अपने पॉकेट में लेके चलने की जरूरत नहीं है और उससे रिलेटेड कोई सिक्योरिटी इश्यू को लेने टेंशन होने की भी जरूरत नहीं है। आज ईटानगर में बहुत सारे छोटे बड़े दुकानें हैं जो पॉइंट ऑफ सेल मशीन रखते हैं या दूसरे डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म पे पेमेंट एक्सेप्ट करते हैं। इससे चीजें बहुत आसान हो गई है।
In Arunachal Pradesh today, most people use mobile applications for paying their bills, do their mobile and TV recharge and also bank transactions. Rakesh Dole, AIR News, Itanagar.
In Pakistan, 21 members of Prime Minister Imran Khan's cabinet took oath today. President Mamnoon Hussain administered the oaths to the nominated cabinet members at a ceremony held at the President House in Islamabad this morning. The new cabinet members include 16 federal ministers and 5 advisors. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf Party PTI Vice Chairman Makhdoom Shah Mahmood Qureshi will be the country's new foreign minister. In Afghanistan, Taliban today ambushed a convoy of buses in northern Afghanistan and took more than 100 people hostage. The incident took place in Kunduz province. Spokesman for the Kunduz governor, Ismatullah Muradi, said the kidnapping happened this morning when 3 passengers' buses were coming from Takhar province to the capital, Kabul. Shooter Deepak Kumar today bagged a silver medal in the 18th Asian Games being held in Indonesia. This was India's second medal in shooting and it has now 1 gold, 1 silver and 1 bronze in its kitty. Deepak claimed the silver in the men's 10-meter air rifle event with a score of 247.7 points. China took home the gold while Chinese Taipei won the bronze. The other Indian event, Ravi Kumar, ended at the 4th spot. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Flood situation eases in Kerala. Commercial flight operations begin from Kochi Naval Airport. Health Minister J.P. Nadda says all efforts are being made to prevent the spread of epidemic. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says defence cooperation is a key pillar of a relationship between India and Japan. Supreme Court asks state governments to file compliance report of preventive measures against mob lynching by 7th of next month. directs Rajasthan government to file affidavit on action taken in Alwar mob lynching case. And with that, we end the midday news.